Billionaires are pretty smart. I think we can all agree with the fact that more money always means a bigger brain. Elon Musk and Bill Gates probably have the biggest brains and wallets in the world. But do you know what else they have? Competition. Apparently, both billionaires don't have the best relationship. Bill Gates allegedly tried to short Tesla's dog and failed miserably. But keeping the drama aside, let's try to understand who amongst the two is not just a smarter businessman, but also a smarter overall human being. Before that, I know smartness is subjective. I'm definitely not as smart as them, and neither are you. I mean, probably. So let's take this video with a grain of salt. We'll be judging the overall intelligence of the two billionaires on the basis of IQ, peak net worth, emotional intelligence, humor, and impact on the world. Let's start with the scientific part of intelligence. IQ tests are standardized and widely used to judge how smart a human being is. They might not cover things like EQ and street smartness, but they still give you a rough estimate of intelligence. Using the most reputable source in the world, I found out that most articles say that Bill Gates has an IQ of 160. I don't know how they do it, but let's just trust it for the sake of the video. Now let's do the same search for Elon Musk. Number 2. Peak net worth. Obviously, money does not always make a person smarter. But in the case of these billionaires, having a higher net worth could actually mean that they are a smarter businessman. There will be more nuances to this, but bear with me. Bill Gates' peak net worth is unclear, but it should be in the $130 to $150 billion range. Elon Musk, on the other hand, had a peak net worth of around $340 billion in November 2021. He is currently the richest man in the world and is also 15 years younger than Bill Gates. Number 3. Emotional intelligence. According to Wikipedia, emotional intelligence refers to the ability to perceive, control, and evaluate emotions. A higher emotional intelligence also means that you can maintain long-lasting relationships with other humans. This is incredibly biased, but I think somebody who has been divorced 3 times, twice with the same person, is probably not that high on the emotional intelligence scale. Bill Gates is also divorced, but he was married for over 27 years, which is obviously better. Bill Gates also sounds calmer, more humble and friendly in his public appearances. His life has also been less controversial when compared to Elon Musk. Number 4. Humor. I genuinely believe that people who can make others laugh are smart. Now, if you know Elon Musk and follow him on Twitter, you know that he's a little bit of an edgy character. His feed is filled with memes and ironical tweets that do make me chuckle once in a while. Bill Gates might be funny if you know him in person, but from what we have seen, I think Elon takes the cake here. Number 5. Impact on the world. This is probably the hardest one to decide. Who has had a bigger impact on the world or humanity? Bill Gates is the founder of Microsoft, a company that completely changed the way we use computers and created the most popular computer operating system in the world. He is also known for his incredible philanthropic work through the Gates Foundation. He has donated billions for the betterment of people and healthcare systems in poverty-ridden countries around the world. Elon Musk, on the other hand, has been equally impactful in my opinion. Tesla obviously didn't create the first electronic car, but they were the first one to successfully sell them to the general public and still be profitable. Tesla is like the Microsoft but for electronic vehicles. SpaceX, on the other hand, has been making strides when it comes to making space travel affordable. It's hard to choose one of them, but I have to. Both their scores are tied right now, and my decision could be the tiebreaker. So according to me, the person who has had more impact on the world is definitely